of the Beasts of the Briar series.
The Beasts of the Briar series is a why choose fantasy romance, Beauty and the Beast retelling, where Belle doesn't have to choose between the 4 cursed fae princes and the 1 mysterious villain. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Helen.
And we're sisters who have been writing together for a really long time.
Along the way, we have picked up tons of tips and tricks about co-writing novels, so we wanted to pass those along to you.
If you're thinking about writing a romantasy with your writer BFF or just wanting to see the behind the scenes, please keep watching. Tip number 1 is you gotta find the right partner.
You are going to be spending a lot of time with this person while you write a book, so you want to make sure you're comfortable with them. You'll be throwing out your wildest, most crazy ideas, so you have to be okay taking criticism and giving it to this person, especially if they have a super crazy plan that is just not going to happen. But you also have to be their biggest cheerleader, helping them dig deep into their writing on days when they maybe don't feel it, and hyping up when they write a truly incredible line.
So you want to make sure you truly do align on the big picture aspects.
Step number 2 is you want to spend a lot of time brainstorming. We find we get our best ideas when we're away from the keyboard, outside doing something physical where we can just talk.
So maybe this looks like going for a long walk with your partner, or doing a shared activity, or maybe it's just pacing around your living room while your partner scribbles on a whiteboard. But being able to bounce those ideas off your partner is where you'll find the true heart of your story. Number 3 is divvy up the work.
So figure out how you're going to divvy up writing the book. For some people, it could be one person writing a whole character and the other person the other POV. Or for us, we divide it up in big moments, so taking different chunks of the book.
You also want to play to each other's strengths and weaknesses. For example, one person may be really good at the big picture, like they can always know what foreshadowing is needed or come up with great plot twists, while the other person is great at the nitty-gritty, like making prose shine.
Tip number 4 is the golden rule, and that is whatever is best for the book comes first.
So that may mean you need to put your ego aside. When you're co-writing with someone, it's all about compromise. And even if you think you came up with the best idea ever, you may need to step back and say, hey, is this actually what I need to do for the plot and the character development? And do I need to listen to my co-writer?
Tip number 5 is to read your book out loud.
You have no idea how many errors or inconsistencies you'll catch until you read your book out loud, and not to mention how many great ideas you might get from reading it aloud with your co-writer. It's really the best way to get a sense of the book from start to finish.
Plus, it's really fun. Sitting next to them with some printed paper in front of you, you can do voices of the characters, talk about your favorite moments that they wrote. But you have to get over your embarrassment, especially if you're reading some spicy scenes. I think we were a little embarrassed the first time we might have read a truly spicy scene out loud, but now it's kind of just all the same.
And you'll really be able to get a bird's eye view of the book, how it's going to read when a reader reads it. And our last tip is to have fun.
It is so special to write a book with someone and such a huge accomplishment. So remember to savor every moment and celebrate your wins together.
It's all about the journey and being able to put so much of yourself into your book and with your writing partner is truly a special thing, and you should be really proud of yourself when it's all done. We hope these tips were helpful, and good luck on co-writing a romantasy.
Happy writing
and happy reading!